Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big day today. Our good friend Lupe Fiasco is here.
Yeah.
Lupe, salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Happy Ramadan.
Ramadan
I don't know if you say happy Ramadan. Is that something you say?
Ramadan Mubarak.
Oh, boom. We got a lot of things to talk about with Lupe.
Yeah, Lupe, first of all, the main thing I want to talk about is this record you just came out with that we love over here. And somehow we managed to sneak in between all the crap that's out there.
Yeah.
We got this joint playing a little bit. Will you tell us about this song?
You know, it's funny because now that I hear it on the radio and I'll hear songs, thanks to this guy right here, that completely go against what the song is about. It feels, I don't know, man. It feels rather small in comparison to what the issue is. You know, it feels insignificant to compare.
What, your record?
Yeah.
No.
I had that realization this morning. I was like, man, maybe it's not strong enough.
No. I think the reason why I played, because what I did was I played his song, Bish Bad, and then right after that I played Amen, and it starts off, there's some bad bitches in here. Amen. I'm showing the contrast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That when I say insignificant, when you play the opposite of that record, it just, the problem magnifies even more. And
What's
I never thought that I would see that.
You're talking about?
It's just the idea of the role model today, you know, for youth, you know, and just the personification of this imagery, you know. And I wrote the record because I have little sisters, and I walked in on them one day, and they were on the internet looking at like Korean J-pop, and I was just thinking like, okay, I'm glad they're saying this, but I know she's a big Nicki Minaj fan, and she's this and she that. But I was thinking like, yo, what are the three little girls in the next house listening to?
Right.
You know, and as somebody's walking in on them and they go to another page real quick, then go back. But also at the same time too, you know, I give them the benefit of the doubt because it's kids who'll see that imagery and they won't internalize it. You know, so that's why I didn't want to take the record too serious, and that's why I said this record is the disclaimer. It's not a lesson. It's just me making conversation.
Are you offended by? Nicki is a big role model for girls. She's the only one.
I love her, and this is why I say it doesn't run across the board, and it's such a complicated issue, and I refuse to be like the spokesperson. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna Farrakhan this thing. I was in Detroit, and we went to the school in Detroit, one of the worst high schools in the city, and going to the gym, and they want me to speak and say some other stuff, and I'm not qualified to speak to these kids. And so, you know, they played the Nicki Minaj record, the Moment for Life. And you have every single girl in there singing Moment for Life. And then when you listen to the lyrics of what she was saying, I was like, yeah, I rock with that. And I hit Nicki that night. And I was like, yo, I was in Detroit seeing these girls, do your thing. You know, because something that you're doing is seeping through to them to give them some type of hope. To hear them repeating those words was dope to me. So, you know.
And she responded?
Yeah.
Could you get her to respond to Rosenberg?
No, that won't happen.